All right, we got another one off. This one's sent in by Purple Pisces, Joe.
That's right.
What a name.
I know.
Victoria Monét?
Yes.
I don't know who this is. But maybe I've heard this song.
I've heard this name.
Oh.
But I don't know if I've ever heard this.
With Khalid and S.G. Lewis. Now, I know those names.
I do know those names as well. I'm quite experienced. And that's the name of the song, is Experience. So
right,
let's go.
Check it out.
Okay, yeah. Sign me up for 7 or 8 more hours of this. I'm down.
What a beat. What a just the visual of them dancing on roller skates. Just, you can't lose. It's kind of like 70s style, whatever they got going on. It's wonderful.
I believe that's called 70s sexy, Mike.
70s sexy.
Yeah, that's the style, 70s sexy. And if that's not what it's called, then now it is.
So I love Victoria Monét's voice. I don't know. I don't think she's one of the skaters. I think she's maybe the DJ.
Oh, is she?
Because, I mean, do you think she's just randomly an amazing roller skater?
Oh, I hope so.
This?
I would love that.
Or is she the woman in the booth that they show real quick? Oh, where was it?
It's after they start skating.
Her. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's Victoria Monét.
You know, that would make sense.
That would make sense. Dang, this beat's sick. So this got to be an S.G. Lewis beat. He's an amazing producer. Joe, I have a very fun fact about S.G. Lewis.
Let's hear it.
So back in 2000, I want to say 15, my little old band just happened to be in London playing some shows. And we played this headlining. It was our show in like the basement of this tiny little like 150 person club.
Yeah.
It's a little basement club. And it was S.G. Lewis's first show, and he opened for us.
Oh, no way. You know,
can you believe it?
Mike, I got to say a couple things. I feel like you found yourself in that situation a few times of someone like you're the stepping stone for someone to achieve much greater fame.
Yeah, I mean, he had released music and, was clearly a really good producer. Like, we checked out his stuff, and the set was really cool. It was like him and like a couple other singers, because he's mainly a producer. I think he sings too, but
okay.
He often has a lot of vocal, like different featured artists on his songs, and it was really good. And we were like, oh man, this kid's awesome. Like, that was an amazing show. And we were talking to him. He's like, yeah, this is my first show. We're like, well, sick, dude. You got a future ahead of you. Little did we know. He had a huge future.
You think this is a future?
I think he's doing all right. I mean, this was 4 years ago. Yeah, I mean, he's huge now. He's worked with so many great artists.
Think there's any still listening to this in 2024 comments? From a 4-year-old song. Mike, that's a fun little story.
Yep. So We were there. I was there at Ground Zero for SG Lewis.
Yeah, you were. And I would, but all of this is exactly. You know what? Oh man, I don't think there's anything much more satisfying than like the walking in place move on roller skates.
Ah, these moves.
But just when someone's walking in place, they're not moving anywhere. It just looks so satisfying.
You know what else is satisfying? This guy. These pants, no shirt, big hair, chains.
Well, one thing I love is it looks like this woman's jacket and this guy's pants are matching.
They're meant to go together, but then they were like, you know what would be better if he just wasn't wearing that and you were wearing it.
Yeah. And I agree.
I totally agree.
Mixing it up.
I love the shot of the girl pulling up the socks in the beginning. There's something. Oh, she does before. Excellent. Top notch. Entertainment. Easy to watch. Fun.
Easy to listen.
You just feel it immediately. All the way through, too. There's never a dull moment. You're just kind of like, I'm in it. I'm just swimming.
The production is so good. It's crystal clean.
I know it.
It's as clear as day. You listen to that and you're like, oh, I can feel all the instruments. Everything's just flowing. The levels are perfect.
And I really enjoy Victoria Monet's voice.
It's nice.
That's exactly what I wanted.
For that song, absolutely. I'm very excited to see where else Victoria Monet's voice goes. How else she handles it.
You heard it here
what
first.
Else she does. I mean, hey, I'm sure other people know. So I'm just excited to know more. The three skaters in this video.
They truly are heroes, aren't they? Look at that.
I think the three skaters in the video are the coolest three people that have ever existed.
Man, when you can do these roller skating moves. So I have a good friend, Mr. I'll give him a shout out if you want to follow him on Instagram. Mr. Chris Greenwell is an incredible roller skater. And he does all these moves like this. And I see him post, and I'm just like, dang, it must feel so good to be able to do that.
I bet.
And so, like, he's always at, like, I don't know, like Venice Beach or something, somewhere you can roller skate. And there's a bunch of people, and they just go every day, and they just skate for like an hour or two or something. It's just like because it feels good, and it looks like it feels good. It looks like, man, don't you just want to move like that? Have the control of your body to do these things?
I also want to think that if I put on any of these clothes, I would look as cool as them.
Well, I think you would.
I know you would, but you know what? I don't know if I would believe it.
Oh, I would think you would.
Yeah, I just said I don't know if
I would look cool in them.
No, I just think that You would think that I would look cool in them.
I see what you mean.
Not that I would look cool, and I don't know if I would believe you.
And I agree.
Yeah.
I also agree with this.
Yeah, all the things that have been said are truths. But these human beings are the 3 coolest people I've seen, at least today.
Yeah, there's like many hours left in the day. So,
and I went to the store and stuff, didn't see anyone remotely close to how cool these 3 people look. Gotta say. I didn't watch any media that had people that looked this cool in it today.
I agree. I also know.
I haven't. Quite lovely.
Well, that was awesome. Also, Khalid, he does this thing where he barely pronounces the words. Did you notice?
That's
it's his style. He does it in every song, but he barely pronounces it. Like it's.
He's got such a relaxed tongue and jaw.
Like he's barely doing any. I mean, he does the S's, but it sounds.
He's really singing from the back of his throat. There's really no pronunciation in the front of his mouth.
Yeah, that's what makes it sound cool. I am not criticizing him. By the way,
just pointing things out.
I think it sounds awesome. I finally realized, I was like, what makes Khalid's voice? Because he has a very unique voice. You know, it's him every time. But I think the lack of distinct pronunciation has a lot to do with it. I mean, beyond that, his tone is unique,
of course.
But I noticed that in this song. I was like, oh, interesting.
They're not criticisms. They're just
observations.
Observations. Yes.
Oh.
Observations aren't necessarily critical.
No.
Some people think
not
they
necessarily. Sometimes they are. Most times they are, and people. That's why.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. See you in the next one.